Ever had that frustrating moment when you're walking and suddenly you trip? You look down and yep, your shoelace has come undone. Again, you probably sigh, retie it, and blame your clumsy knot-tying skills. But what if I told you it's not your fault? For decades, this everyday annoyance was a genuine scientific mystery. But now, thanks to some clever researchers and high-speed cameras, we finally know why our shoelaces seem to have a mind of their own. It all comes down to a relentless, invisible dance of physics happening right at your feet. So, let's untangle this mystery. The common assumption is that a poorly tied knot is the sole culprit. While a bad knot certainly doesn't help, even a perfectly tied one is destined to fail. The real reason is a powerful 1-2 punch of forces that your laces endure with every single step you take. Think about what happens when you walk or run. It's not just a gentle forward motion. It's a complex series of impacts and movements. Every time your foot strikes the ground, it's like a tiny repetitive hammer blow. This constant stomping generates an incredible amount of force, much more than you might realize. This force travels through your shoe and directly into the knot of your shoelaces, stretching and deforming it little by little. But that's only half of the story. To truly understand what's going on, we have to thank a team of mechanical engineers at the University of California, Berkeley. They decided to take this problem seriously and put it under the microscope, literally. They got a volunteer to walk on a treadmill and film their shoelaces in extreme slow motion. What they captured was fascinating. The footage revealed a two-stage process of catastrophic knot failure. First, the impact of the foot hitting the ground repeatedly loosens the knot from the inside out. Imagine squeezing and releasing a sponge over and over. The knot is being similarly compressed and relaxed, which slowly works it loose. Then comes the second, more dramatic part of the process. As you swing your leg forward to take the next step, the free ends of your shoelaces, the aglaés, get whipped around. This whipping motion creates an inertial force, essentially pulling on the loops of your bow. It's like a tiny tug-of-war. The stomping impact loosens the knot's grip, and the leg swing pulls the ends free. This combination of the vertical force from stomping and the horizontal side-to-side force from swinging creates a powerful unraveling effect. The Berkeley team compared it to an invisible hand loosening the knot and then pulling on the ends until it completely falls apart. They even built a pendulum-like machine to replicate these forces in a controlled lab setting, confirming their observations. The machine would swing back and forth, mimicking the leg swing, while simultaneously being dropped onto a surface to simulate the foot's impact. And sure enough, the shoelace knots on their rig untied themselves, just like on a real person's shoe. They found that without the impact, the knot stayed secure. And without the swinging motion, it also stayed secure. It was only the combination of both forces working together that led to the inevitable failure of the knot. Even the tightest, most carefully tied bow will eventually succumb to this relentless assault. So, what about the trusty double knot? We've all been taught that a double knot is the ultimate solution. And it does help for a while. A double knot essentially adds more friction and complexity, making it harder for the two failure mechanisms to work. It buys you more time. But here's the kicker. It's not foolproof. The same physical forces are still at play. The stomping still loosens the knot, and the swinging still pulls at the laces. It just takes a lot more steps and a lot more time for the double knot to fail. But give it enough time and distance, it will eventually unravel too. It's a battle against physics that we are destined to lose. The material of your shoelaces also plays a huge role in this drama. Have you ever noticed that the slick, round laces that often come with dress shoes or hiking boots seem to untie themselves almost instantly? That's because they have a lower coefficient of friction. They're slippery. The knot can't get a good grip on itself, making it much easier for the impact and swinging forces to pull it apart. On the other hand, flat, wide laces made from a more textured material like cotton tend to hold a knot much better. The rougher surface creates more friction within the knot, providing greater resistance to the forces trying to undo it. So if you're constantly battling with your laces, A simple swap to a pair of flat cotton ones could make a world of difference. Beyond the material, other factors like the length and stiffness of the laces come into play. Longer, heavier lace ends will swing with more force, accelerating the untying process. Stiffer laces are harder to pull into a tight, secure knot in the first place, leaving them more vulnerable from the start. This is why you see so many variations in shoelace design. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about function and knot security. The subtle differences in weave, material, and shape can have a significant impact on how long your shoes stay tied. Recognizing this challenge, especially for athletes, where a loose shoelace can be more than just an annoyance, it can be dangerous. Some companies have started to engineer anti-untie solutions. You might have seen laces with a grippy, textured pattern, or ones made from special materials designed to maximize friction. There are even innovative lacing systems that ditch the traditional knot altogether, using locks, toggles, or elastic bands to keep shoes secure. For marathon runners, triathletes, and other serious sports enthusiasts, these specialized laces aren't a gimmick. They are a crucial piece of gear that provides peace of mind and prevents a potential race-ending mishap. The science behind knot failure is directly influencing the future of footwear design. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. For centuries, humanity's been tying shoes, and for just as long, we've been dealing with them coming untied. We've invented incredible technologies, traveled to space, and unlocked the secrets of the atom, but the simple mystery of the untied shoelace persisted. It was a problem so common and mundane that it was hiding in plain sight. It took modern tools like high-speed cameras and a deep understanding of physics to finally crack the code. It shows that even the simplest, most ordinary parts of our daily lives can hold fascinating scientific puzzles, just waiting to be solved. So, the next time you have to stoop down in the middle of a busy sidewalk to retie your shoe, don't be too hard on yourself. You're not a bad knot tire. You're just a victim of the relentless and unavoidable laws of physics. It's a constant battle between friction and motion will always win in the end. Blame the combination of gravity and inertia, not your own two hands. It's a small reminder that the world around us is governed by powerful forces, even in the most mundane of ways. Thanks for watching and getting tangled up in the science with me today. What other everyday mysteries do you think we should investigate next? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the science behind our daily lives. See you next time.